Good evening, crafters. It's Tangi from Papercrafting Australia. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for the launch of our November products for the Crafternoon box and also our Christmas papers. So it's super exciting tonight. I'm very, very proud to be being able to present to you our first 12 by 12 inch patterned paper series. So there's 12 gorgeous beautiful designs that we're going to be releasing. They are now available on our website, on our online store at www.papercraftingaustralia.com. So you can jump on there, but I am going to go through it all. So if you want to see what it is and get a little bit more excited before you jump in and buy, by all means, stick around. We're going to be showing you all the bits and pieces that will be coming out as part of that paper kit and also as part of our November subscription box, the Crafternoon box. So we are themed around Christmas. It breaks my heart to have Christmas decorations up in my room this early in the year, but this is what sales time is for Christmas goods. So we are on, I'm going to be taking them down as soon as the launch is finished today, let's be fair. It's way too early for me to be doing Christmas. It's a bit of a dreary day here in Melbourne, and of course we've had not so great COVID numbers released today, so it's been a bit of a downer. So it's nice to kind of end the day with something a little bit positive, a little bit happy, and a little bit more upbeat. So I'm just going to quickly check in on our Facebook stream as well. So welcome to everyone on Facebook and YouTube. I can see we've got a few of you on each, so that's a good sign that things are working technology-wise, which is nice to nice to see. Sometimes we have the little gremlins and they like to come out when it's launch night. But so I'll just give it another minute or so just to give people time to jump in and join the stream. For those of you who are new to Papercrafting Australia or the Crafternoon box, we do a monthly subscription kit. You can choose your ink pad size, so an ink cube or an ink pad large size. So the cost for the box is $50 or $55 depending on your ink cube size, ink pad size. But depending on the theme for the month, you will get a whole bunch of goodies that are worth way, way, way more than what you're paying. Shipping is included, and we also back up the products with four tutorials each week that we do online. You can join in live like you're doing tonight, or you can actually rewatch it, and you might be rewatching this later on. So all of our videos are available on our Facebook and YouTube pages. So if you want to see what we're all about and what we've done in the past, get an idea for what's likely to come, by all means pop back in and watch a few of our previous tutorials and check out our Facebook feed. But without further ado, I do want to, we're nearly 5 minutes in now, so I do want to get going. I know everyone's really stoked to see what we've got coming. What have we got here? So Sharon and Tony are having a little chat in our YouTube feed. Yes, ready and waiting, excited for the reveal, and the 1st of December for tree and decorations. Yes, that is my normal go-to, and that is what will be happening once this all goes away tonight. So let's pop down and have a quick look at what we are going to be popping into this wonderful box for this month. I can see we've got Dee and Lydia on Facebook watching. Hi, ladies, welcome. Let's get a bit of a look in at this fantastic box. So before I go too far in, I mean, we're going to pop a piece of white card down because you will get a 12 by 12 inch sheet of white cardstock in your kits. This is Couture Creations photographic alpine white cardstock, and it's the smooth kind. This is the perfect thing for our ink blending, and we will be doing some ink blending as part of this month's projects, and I'll go through the projects with you just once we get through showing off what we've got here. We are also going to be popping in an A4 sheet of vellum. So this is our 110 GSM vellum. We're going to be doing some alcohol ink blending on the vellum, and we're also going to pop in a A4 sheet once again of acetate. We're going to do some alcohol ink work on that as well. Hi Fran, hi Jenny, thank you for joining us. You're just in time. Hi Anita. Everybody's jumped in. Tony's here, Sharon's here. Look, we got the whole crowd. Okay, so white cardstock, vellum, and some acetate. We're also going to pop in here some beautiful green, glittery, nice Christmas colour glitter cardstock. You're also going to get a sheet of red glitter cardstock. Now the glitter is quite different in this red one, but once you kind of lay them all out next to each other, they do, doesn't look like much glitter there, but it's quite fine. So you'll get a sheet of that. You'll also get a sheet of the gold. So this is perfect for cutting out any of your little sentiment blocks or greeting blocks and popping a little border around things, die cutting. This one, the glitter is really smooth, so your dies do actually cut through better, and you don't have that flaking that other cardstocks have where the glitter starts to fall off. And then your project gets ruined and all you can see is the bits of cardstock underneath. So you'll be getting all of those bits and pieces in your kit. We are also going to be popping in some sheets of metallic cardstock. So these ones are an A5 size. Excuse the fingerprints, I've been manhandling these like crazy. So there's a silver, there's a brushed silver. So you've got the kind of shinier, brighter one, and then a duller one. And you've also got the same for gold. So almost like a champagne gold in the matte kind of version, and then the bright gold. So again, great for being able to, pop together some nice bling on your Christmas cards, and to be able to, make little backgrounds and borders and things like that, just to really make your card fronts pop. Now our Christmas box, this one for November, is going to be very, very heavily centered on making Christmas cards, because we want to be able to make them in November and then send them out to people. With the way the deliveries are going at the moment, and it's only going to get worse in the lead up to Christmas, we're going to have to get on top of these cards sooner rather than later, get them in the post and get them off to people. Otherwise they're not going to arrive before Christmas. So we are going to do some, we do these regularly every month. So I've got two cream coloured, they don't look very cream on here, 5 by 7 inch cards and envelopes. You'll see this is against the white. So there is a colour difference there. So 2 cream and 2 white cards, card bases and envelopes. I'm going to pop these here so that we're kind of getting a little bit of a layout going on. We are also going to do the same kind of thing. So 2 each, and these are the tall or slimline cards. So you can see compared to a 5 by 7, they definitely are longer than 7 inches and a little bit narrower than the 5. So we haven't done these before in the Crafternoon box, but I thought, why not? Let's do something a little different. And there's quite a lot of space on them. So we're going to really be able to go, quite crazy with the designs that we want to put on there for Christmas. So we've got two cream, 2 white. And then the final set of cards that we've got, we are going to split this up just because of the technique that we're going to be using for the cards when we make these in the week that we do them. So we've got square cards. So these, again, a cream and a white. So they're 150 mil in square. So again, different size, different shape. And it does mean that then you're not going to be giving the same Christmas card to everybody. I mean, it's really easy to just get, 20 cards, all the same, and just smash out a big run of the same design. But I like to learn new techniques, and we like to mix it up every week with our tutorials. So that's what we are going to be doing here. And I can see we've got some more people that have joined us. So Christine's here. Hi, Christine. Thank you for popping by. All right, and we've got 2 other square cards that we are going to use, and they will be done on craft cardstock and a matching envelope. And also this, look, it looked redder when I purchased them, but these they're a little bit more of a deep red, almost heading towards that maroon size. But they're gorgeous, and I love a square card just for so many reasons. It's my love of symmetry. That definitely draws me to a square card. So you can see already, now I haven't even finished yet, but this is an amazing kit that is already coming your way if you subscribe for our November box. So to add to our November box of goodies, and everybody knows that this happens every month, there is an ink pad that comes out with your kit. It is your choice of an ink cube or a full-size ink pad. So for this month we are using, and they do look slightly different, but they are, I guarantee you, they are exactly the same. It's the Gina K Designs premium pigment ink, and this is the white pigment. So I chose this one because Christmas, it's really hard to get white onto anything, and it's it's that whole snow kind of thing, and we don't really do snow here in Australia for Christmas. But I thought it might be fun to play with some techniques that we can do with the white pigment ink. So that is what we're going to be focusing on, particularly with these, the craft and the maroon red cards, but we can also use it for bunches of other things. And I'm going to show you about those when we get into doing the projects online. So to help us, obviously, with our ink pad, we are going to pop in this little gorgeous, I don't know how well it's going to come up on camera. It's an outline stamp, and it's the words Merry Christmas. How fitting. So with this one, we're going to be able to use alcohol ink markers, stamps. You're going to be able to heat emboss that outline. So we're really going to be able to get, a lot of variety out of that. And of course, who doesn't need a Merry Christmas stamp? And that's whether you're putting it on your card front, whether you're putting on the inside of your card, or whether you're stamping it on the envelope, or you might even be making your own wrapping paper. So you can stamp that in all different colours all over a plain white piece of butcher's paper, and you've instantly got your own wrapping paper. So there's so many uses for that. That is just, I'm just super stoked that we're going to be able to pop that into the kits for everybody for this month. So that's your little stamp. Now, I have mentioned a few times already alcohol ink markers. So look, I think I've really overdone it on this month's kit, but I'm really excited about it because it's Christmas, and why shouldn't there be extra goodies? But you are going to get 3 alcohol ink markers in this month's kit. It will be a red, a green, and a yellow. It may not be specifically these ones. We're just waiting on confirmation of final numbers to place that order and make sure that they are available. But these are great. They are double tipped. They're the Couture Creations alcohol ink markers. So you've got a bullet end on one end. It's really hard to get that onto camera for you. So that's your kind of firm tip that you can write very, very precisely. It's great for colouring in when you need to go up against lines and things like that, because you can get right in there and get a fine action out of it. And then on the opposite end, you've got this gorgeous long brush tip. So you can do all of your calligraphy type writing with it, and we can also use it, the alcohol ink marker, for ink blending. So to that effect, you will need to do, you don't have to buy it, but to do one of the techniques that we're going to do in the kit for the month, you are going to need to get yourself some isopropyl alcohol. Now, this is the one that I use. It is just the isopropyl alcohol. It's the Diggers brand. I buy it at Bunnings. A 500ml bottle of this is like $20. You don't need to, I know at the moment it's really hard to go